Listen, I not only have I heard stories about this,
Normally, you blurry for some reason.
um, internet is not very great today or these past weekend. To be honest with you, um, I've dealt with people like this before. I mean, I've literally dealt with, at the very least, two people in my work environment who they're miserable. They're gonna make sure that you're miserable too. It's in there. I ain't gonna say DNA because that's how prevalent there. But it's in their core value that you have no right whatsoever to be happy, and I'm gonna take care of that. But that being said, I have never ever seen somebody who took a positive and made it a negative. Like I've seen people who on face value just go out of the way to make your day miserable. You know, that's a majority of the Karen stories, to be honest with you. I mean, the majority of the Karen stories is power and control. But there's a third class where it's just I'm living a miserable life, so I'm gonna make you miserable too because I'm a customer and you supposed to make me happy and you didn't, so I'm gonna make you unhappy. It's people like that. This woman took a positive reinforcement. This kid lost his father, and instead of instead of wanting to self pity and all this other stuff, not only did he max that, which I'm not even sure it's masking, because one of the things you said is he needs to go into therapy. You don't know if he's in therapy or not. You don't know if he's in therapy, and the therapist told him this is something that you can do. You have no idea.
No, she
But
needs therapy.
Thank you.
she
No,
do.
she
She
needs
do.
something else. She needs to have somebody needs to have a conversation with her.
But if for you to go out of your way to take a positive thing and somehow violate it, sorry, there are people out there that y'all really need to either A, learn the definition of the words that you use it, or B, stop trying to look smarter than what you really are. Putting letters on your car is not a violate. Do not make you violate it. Yeah,
Oh,
you
it
on their
does.
property. You are
If
on
he
their
had
property.
said, "I want to sex you up," yes, that would be
Yeah,
violent.
and he was saying something that was just like, "Oh, this is way out of control. Oh, the end of the world." But it's like he's trying to do positive things in his darkness. That's what bothers me the most.
She
In
called
his
the
darkest time,
police.
he's trying to do something positive, and you acting like an ass. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of a better word for it, but you acting like you acting like an a-hole. You
Well,
really
my
went out
thing
your
is,
way
you
to
don't
do that.
have to. She's under no obligations to understand, accept, or any of that. I'm not even saying she shouldn't be irritated because I'll tell you right now, every time I go out in my car, I got to look for one of those little stupid sticky notes on my car. I'll be irritated too. All right, this is be real. This is mine. This ain't yours. This ain't yours. You ain't got no right putting nothing on my car or on my house or nothing like that. But the fact that I know where it's coming from, why it's happening, I'm gonna let this ride. You know what I'm saying? And if it continues, and it's like now we're at month two, month three, what? All right, ma'am, can I talk to you about your son? Right? But we not gonna be calling the
The
police
police.
over a nice message. I hope you have a nice day today. Ooh. But that same note outside your job on your car when you coming out of the work spot might feel a little different.
Yeah, but
So that's what I'm saying. It's not so much the note; it's the fact that you know who wrote the note, and you know that there's no ill intent, or you can't find an ill intent
Like I said,
behind it.
it depends on what the note says. If he's saying "Have a nice day," it's not gonna annoy me. However, if he's saying "I'd like to see you naked," okay, that's good. That's police calling. That's me going to the mother and saying your child is out of control. I'm
What
still
if it
probably
said you have a pretty smile?
Nah, because I'm way older than he is. He shouldn't be looking at me that way.
What?
That would creep me out if I had some little kid crushing him. No, no.
But saying that you have a nice smile is not necessarily flirtatious. It's just saying
It
you have a
may
nice
not
smile.
be, but I'm gonna take it that way, and that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable.
And that goes back to my point. So she could very well feel uncomfortable, which is what she kind of said in the story. So it's the same thing that you're saying is how she's feeling. We just don't
But
agree with how she's doing it. But the
She
problem
called
is
the
you
police.
know who it is.
what y'all missing one element though.
She
You're
called the police.
No,
That's a big one right there.
that's the big one. But y'all missing one element. It would be exactly what it was if he put a note on Tracy's car and said, "You have a nice smile." Tracy has every right to feel the way she feels. But if he's putting that on everybody's car or the neighboring cars, it's not just a you thing. You have a nice smile. You have beautiful hair. You now, yeah, the wording is kind of like, dude, everything that you like is bodily. You
When you
13.
walk, it's like two midgets playing teeter-totter
Yeah.
in your under your dress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's be like, you know what?
But if you're doing have a beautiful day, have a beautiful day on the other house, have a beautiful day on the third house. Okay, he's not
Make this
targeting
day great.
you.
Well, who's comparing notes? Well, apparently this community is.
Yeah, this community,
is
they
doing
out
it.
there comparing notes. Yep, they sure are.
Because the whole community done turned on her. So it's not like there's not one person, according to her, that says, "I'm glad you did that." Because
That's why you don't play. That's why you don't need to know your neighbors.